Tonight we have on light test the brand new MG HS 2025 version, and in this video it's all about lighting, interior lights, exterior lights, everything about lights you will find out in this video. I will have a separate video test driving the car in the nighttime where you can see also how the headlamps are working in the night on a darker street and so on, so definitely check out that video as well. And in this video we will do a static video, interior, exterior lights, and I will show you everything. First of all, when you unlock the car, you will see that the car didn't come with a graphic light playing design or something like that. It's just simple, it's just turn on the lights, but the lights look really nice. I think it fits really nice with the car, and also they have a super nice graphic. If you come here in the front on the headlamps, you will see that this design here, the daytime running light in this area, look phenomenal. I mean, it's kind of a crystal design. I really like a 3D design, it looks cool. And also here, if you see closely, it's writing digital matrix lighting, but it's not a matrix, a proper matrix like you will see on Audi, for example. It's just a normal adaptive high beam. I don't know what is the reason why they write it like that. I guess, yeah, it's just marketing or something like that, but in general the light look gorgeous in the nighttime, and you will see it in a second. Also on the rear, the same story. When you lock it, it's just lock. When you unlock the car, it will just unlock. Now I want to go inside and turn on the engine and the system, and then I will show you all the lights, and also I want to show you the high beam and the low beam, and also the turning signals. But for the moment I just want to activate the high beam. So right now it's activated, the high beam, and right now it's low beam, high beam, low beam, high beam, low beam. So you can see the difference from close up. So you can see right now, this is the difference: high beam, low beam, high beam, low beam. And yeah, now I want to turn on the fog lamps. The thing with the fog lamps is that you really have to go into the menu. You have to go into the convenience, and from the menu, from the convenience, you have to turn on the fog lamps. I want to turn on also the high beam and leave it on. And you can see right now the high beam, it's also in this area here. Here is the low beam and the high beam integrated. Here is the fog lamp, which is also LED light, and I like the fact that both the lights are white. They have the kind of the same temperature, which is very, very good. And if you look in the front, you will see a very nice bright light, which I like very much. And right now you can see the high beam are activated, and from my point of view it's pretty good. If we go on the back, on the rear, I want to show you here the brake lights and also the reverse light. But what I like the most is the new design of the tail lights, the fact that they integrate this LED light bar, and to be honest, it looks a little bit like Audi Q8, the brand new Audi Q8. It looks wonderful. I love the way it looks. I love the fact that also these tail lights, if you look from the side, it's kind of a three-dimensional shape. I don't know if you see it on the camera, but in reality it's kind of a triangle, like a pyramid or something like that. It looks really nice, really cool. It looks premium, it looks expensive, and from every angle you will watch the car, it looks good, and you will have the impression, I think most of the people in the nighttime will have the impression it's an Audi or something like that. Anyway, it looks good. Also LED lights on the fog lamp, it's down here located, and also LED lights on the number plate. So if you look around here, you have LED lights. It's not super powerful, but it's powerful enough to see the number in the nighttime. I want to go inside to show you the brakes and the reverse light. And right now, just press the brake. This is the brake. Let me close the door. This is the brake, and this is the reverse light. This is the reverse light look like. LED light, brakes, reverse light. And put it back in park, and this is the hazard light. This is the way it looks. Pretty cool, right? Good. Let me take you on a tour around the car to talk a little bit more about it. Also the turning signals, LED light, everything it's LED light as you saw before. I think the car looks lovely. Big difference from the previous version. It looks much nicer from the back. It has a lovely design. It looks much more expensive, if that makes sense. Really love the back end with this light bar, LED light bar on the back. I think it looks fantastic. really nice. Now going from the side, you can see the tail lights even from this angle, which is great. So for the safety reason, you see it, the tail lights, you see the headlamps, you see the turning signal. And also talking a little bit about the turning signal, I will show you in a second, but first let me take you on a tour around the car so you can see the car first a little bit better. Headlamps look quite nice as a design, pretty unique, and it fit quite nice also with the fog lamps and with the turning signals. In general, I think it looks really cool. Too bad about this color, about the stickers. And by the way, guys, if you are in Bucharest, in Romania, around here, definitely check out Rădăcini Group. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. So if you want to test drive the car, if you want to buy the car, definitely check them out. They are super nice. In general, I think it looks great. It looks really good. Talking about the turning signals and the hazard light, I think this is the most interesting, beautiful turning signal on the car, on a mirror car. And you can see how it's split into like a Y, and it looks really cool. And even the mirrors look really nice on this new MG. Turning signal, this area turn into turning signals, and this area usually it's used also for the daytime running light. But the good part is that the car still retain this daytime running light on the upper side, and then on the lower side it has these turning signals. And if you cover it, you can see that it looks like crystals. It looks really cool. And then here you already saw this main beam. Down here we have the fog lamps, and even from this angle, it's not, it's pretty hard to get a clear view in the nighttime, even with a very good camera, but I still try to show you the way they are looking. Yeah, this is with the exterior light, and this is the way it looks in the front. And I can show you also, if I open the door, I can see it right here. And also this is the low beam, this is the high beam. They are not a proper matrix LED headlamps like on Audi, so it doesn't cover different pixels, for example, and it doesn't light up different traffic signs and then only this area or only this area. Is just working as adaptive high beam and low beam. But yeah, I think it's pretty bright, pretty good. From my point of view, it's more than enough for this price range which they sell this car. I think it's fantastic anyway, the way it is, the fact that you get this standard, these super nice tail lights and those headlamps as standard. I think it's already something incredible. Now going in the trunk, automatic lift gate, and here you can see the button up here. It's also illuminated with a bright white light which is very visible. Inside the trunk you have an LED light which is also pretty powerful, so you can see it here on the left side, and you have plenty of light to see in the trunk, to find your stuff in the trunk. So from my point of view, again, much more than enough. Let me close it. Let's go inside the cabin. Now here in the back you have the button for the windows in the back, and then you have this super bright LED light, white LED light inside the car, and with this beige, this beautiful color, look phenomenal. I really love the interior. I think it's more than enough light. I think they really managed to design it pretty well. And if I go inside here, you can see also from close up the LED light, and also you can see from here, from this angle, the dashboard, and you can see how beautiful it is illuminated, the dashboard. It's such a nice, such a pleasant ambient inside the car with this beige color. I think it looks so cool, the car. I definitely go for this color. If I will buy the car, I will order it with this color, definitely. Now if I close the door, you will see in a second how the interior will go dark. We wait a few seconds, and then you can see a little bit better the way the dashboard look like, and you can see the ambient white light behind the buttons, and you can see the ambient when it's completely dark. It's, you know, it's sad, but it's not in the same time that we don't have ambient light. The car doesn't come with ambient light, but in the same time I think it's much more pleasant like that. I mean, when you drive in the nighttime, you want to have as dark as possible inside the cabin to not bother you while you're driving. So I think this beige color and the design make up for the fact that it didn't come with an ambient light. So for me, that's not a problem, to be honest. And for me, sometimes it's even better, at least when you drive in the nighttime like now. Now let's go in the front and let me show you also the way it looks from the front end. Here we have those buttons and the ambient light, white ambient light behind the buttons like you saw before. Also the lock and unlock button here. We have also a few buttons here for the lights and for the position of the light. So from here you can adjust it, look at that, up or down. So you can adjust the light. I think you can see from here how it goes up and down. So very simple. You have this wheel there. Then here in the front, this is the space. Pretty nice. Love it. I mean, the way the lights hitting those seats and the dashboard, it's quite beautiful. It's really those colors, this color really make up for the fact that the car didn't come with an ambient light. Now going inside the car, now here you immediately see those ambient lights behind the buttons, ambient lights here. Also down here it's completely dark where you have the USB, but you have this button illuminated. You have some light in the glow box, which is so bright. Look at the light in the glow box, it's crazy bright. It's a white nice light. Then you have also the buttons here illuminated. You have also here on the steering wheel illuminated buttons. They look quite nice. And then of course you have the screens, which you can play with it a little bit. So if you don't want to have it like that, you can go to the menu of the car. I want to show you. So if you go to the menu of the car in the settings, you can go here to the brightness linking. So you can link the brightness to the different settings, or you can choose to have it dark or light. If you choose to have it light, it's pretty light. So in the nighttime I don't recommend you that because it's really annoying. But if you go on auto or if you go on dark, you can also play with it from here. So you can make it even more darker. So if that bother you, you can go darker, and you can go also with the instrument panel darker. So you can control it individual. So you can control individual the cockpit and also individual this main screen. And also you can put it on auto, and also you can go and link it here to different settings, and then the car will choose from. Sometimes, for example, when you turn off the lights, it will turn on, and when you turn on the lights, it will definitely go dark. So other than that, you have the background theme, and yeah, those are all the settings. And I have to show you one more thing that I told you before. The fog lamps, you have to activate it from here, from the menu. So this is the fog lamps from the front, and this is from the rear. So this is how you activate and deactivate them. You have to go here into the menu, otherwise it's not working. But other than that, it's really pleasant to be here. I think these screens are pretty nice. You can lower the screen power, and then it's really pleasant in the nighttime to drive it. It's a very good visibility. So from my point of view, it's quite pleasant. It's quite nice being here. Also, this is the low beam, high beam, and this is the way it looks. Now up here you saw already those beautiful lights, and also I like that this is kind of a crystal design. I really like the design. I think it looks pretty expensive. Here you have also an LED light with a mirror, which looks so expensive and nice. In general, I think it's quite pleasant being here inside the cabin. It's really nice. Here you have also some storage space, but not too much light, not too much ambient light, not too much light in the car. But from my point of view, I think it's wonderful the way it is. So guys, I hope you get some useful information from here. I already have on the channel a few other videos, test drive, full review, test drive in the nighttime, in the daytime, consumption test. So if you want to find out everything about this brand new MG HS, definitely check out the other videos as well. Thank you very much to all of you that watching my videos. Really appreciate that. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That will help me a lot. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.